Hey Toontowners, welcome back. In this video, I will be discussing Toontasks in Toontown Central. Because your Toon is at his or her weakest point at this stage of the game, the Toontasks in Toontown Central are the easiest you will come across. The purpose of Toontown Central is to introduce you to how Toontown works, so naturally, the Toontasks in this playground can be quite tedious. They often require a fair amount of running around looking for specific cogs to defeat. For example, when completing Professor Wiggle's Toontask, you have to defeat 6 bloodsuckers. Finding bloodsuckers can be rather frustrating, because at this stage of the game, the only way you can find out what cogs are on a street is by running all the way down that street and having a look for yourself. This can become very time-consuming. For this particular task, I would suggest that you stick to the street in Toontown Central which lawbots are most common in, and then change districts and only search for bloodsuckers on that street. So let's look further into this. On Punchline Place, the cog ratio is 40% Cellbot, 40% Cashbot, 10% Lawbot, and 10% Bossbot. On Loopy Lane, the cog ratio is 10% Cellbot, 10% Cashbot, 70% Lawbot, and 10% Bossbot. On Silly Street, the cog ratio is 25% Cellbot, 25% Cashbot, 25% Lawbot, and 25% Bossbot. So for this bloodsucker task, I would advise you to only search down Loopy Lane as lawbots and therefore bloodsuckers are most common down this street. Then, once you're done searching down Loopy Lane in one district, repeat this searching process in another district and so on. Now Toontowners, let's talk about the rewards you can get from Toontasks in Toontown Central. Toontown Central tasks enable you to increase your laugh limit to 25 laugh points, 10 higher than you started with. Carry 25 gags, 5 gags more than you started with. Carry 50 jelly beans, 10 more jelly beans than what you started with. Carry an extra Toon task, gain teleport access to Toontown Central, and finally, train for and earn a new gag track of your choice. This choice will be between Sound and Toon-Up. I will release a gag choice video in the future comparing the two. So, onto the Toon tasks themselves. To earn your additional 10 laugh points, you will have to complete 5 different tasks. 2 of these tasks give you 1 additional laugh point. These are given to you by Professor Pete and by a Toon HQ officer. For these tasks, you will have to defeat or recover items from cogs. 2 of these tasks give you an additional 2 laugh points. These are given to you by Honey Ha Ha and by Professor Wiggle. These tasks require you to go fishing and yet again defeat cogs. 1 of these tasks offers you an additional 3 laugh points. This task is given to you by Sticky Lou. All you have to do for this task is recover items from Cellbots, Cashbots, and Lawbots. To earn the ability to carry 25 gags, you will have to visit Looney Lewis, where you will have to fish before visiting a friend of his and being required to defeat more cogs. To earn the ability to carry 50 jelly beans, you will have to visit 2 toons, both requiring you to defeat more cogs. To be able to carry 2 Toon tasks, you will have to visit another 2 toons, where you will be asked to defeat cogs and to fish. To gain teleport access to Toontown Central, you will have to visit 4 toons and defeat more cogs. To earn your new gag track, you have to complete 16 tasks, each offering you a gag frame. Once you have collected 16 gag frames, you will unlock your new gag track. For the first 15 gag frame tasks, you have to defeat different types and different levels of cogs. Don't worry Toontowners, although 15 Toon tasks does sound like a lot, these tasks are easy and won't take long to complete. Then, for your final Toontown Central task, you will have to visit Postmaster Pete. Help him and 2 of his friends get packages back from the cogs, and then you will be rewarded with the final piece to earning your new gag track. At this point, you've finished the Toontown Central tasks and will move forward to completing Toon tasks in Donald's Dock. But listen Toontowners, although it sounds like there are a lot of Toon tasks to complete in Toontown Central, in my experience, Toontown Central can be completed with just 4 to 5 hours of gameplay. The more experienced you are, the less time it will take. I am confident that an experienced player would be able to complete Toontown Central in under 4 hours. I hope you all enjoyed this video, Toontowners. There will be more to follow. Please feel free to leave a like and comment. See you later, Toontowners!